everyone, so today I'm going to be doing this look for you, which is a requested look, and it's pretty much just a green smoky eye, and it's really pretty. I have to admit, I don't think I've actually done a green eyeshadow look, like solely just being green, so I thought this would be a really good opportunity to use some green. So yeah, getting straight into it. On the face I have got Milani Mineral Blush, and this is in Sunset Beach. On the apples of my cheeks I have got e.l.f. Innocence Blusher, which is just a nice pale pink. And then as a highlighter I have got my usual Benefit High Beam. Now to start off, I'm going to start with lining my waterline, because I want to heat it up and I want to get it out of the way kind of thing, if that makes sense. So I'm going to take the Rimmel Kohl eyeliner, and I'm going to take a match, and what you're going to do is just going to light the match, and then you're going to heat the pencil through a couple of times, blow out the match of course, allow this to cool down just a little bit, test it on the back of your hand, and then you're just going to apply it to the waterline. Now obviously please do be careful when you're doing that, because obviously you're playing with fire, if you like, so just please be careful. I don't want to panic that anybody's going to set their house alight, so please don't be silly with it. So getting straight into the eyes, I'm going to prime the eye with Urban Decay Primer Potion. You can use whatever primer you feel best, or if you don't really have oily lids or anything like that, you don't really need to use a primer full stop, so lucky you. So I'm just going to take my finger and blend this across the whole lid up to the brow bone, and then underneath as well. If you look up, it makes it much more comfortable. And you're just going to give that a second to kind of set in. And then I'm going to take Barry & Dazzle Dust number 95, this is called Parrot Green, and I'm just going to pick this up on an eyeshadow brush, and I'm just going to pick up some on the brush and then just stab it into the lid, just to get rid of any kind of excess, because obviously with any kind of pigment you're going to get a bit of fallout, and that's not very desirable, so you're just going to do that first. And then you're going to pat this onto the centre of the lid. You want to make sure that you kind of blend it inwards and outwards, but you're going to put the bulk of the colour on the centre of the lid, and make sure you get it as close to the lash line as you can. And then to blend it out, you're just going to take it towards the inner corner and kind of like fade the colour out. And then you're also going to do exactly the same in the other direction. You're just going to take it to almost all the way to the outer corner and just fade it out. And then you're just going to spend some time up here just blending this this bit here through, so it's not quite such a harsh line. And then the next colour I'm going to take is going to be Urban Decay Mildew, which is this one here. It's just kind of like a deep dirty green. So you're just going to place this at the very outer corner of the eye here, just to give it a bit of a transition for the next colour we're going to place, or one of the next colours we're going to place at least. So you're not wanting much, it doesn't have to be perfect, you just want to apply it so that there's something there. And then the next colour I'm going to grab is going to be Urban Decay Graffiti, which is this one here. It's kind of just like a bright green. And on a blending brush I'm going to pick this up, and we are just going to place this in our crease area. So you can start at the outer edge and work it through towards the nose, the bridge of the nose. So you're just going to keep sort of gathering colour, building it up, and you know, just making it the colour result that you want. Then I'm also going to go back to Mildew and just place that right on the top of the graffiti, so exactly where we've placed the graffiti, like so. And then you're just going to create small circles to kind of blend it up towards the brow bone, so we have no harsh lines. What we're going to do next is we are going to take any kind of dark green, and I'm talking like a really dark green, almost like a black dark green. So the colour I have got is this one here, which is NYX number 159 Midnight, and I'm just going to pick this up on a pencil brush, make sure you tap off the extra again. You always want to make sure you do that. And what we're going to do is we're going to apply this in our socket. So we're going to start at the outer corner, just work it upwards in small, short, kind of very sharp motions. And we're just going to take it to about here. And we're just going to keep working that in until we're happy with the colour. So we've got a nice depth. And you're also just going to place this on the very outer part of the lid as well, just to kind of give it like a V shape, and that just adds some extra shape to your eye. Then going back with the blending brush, we're just going to create small circles back and forth to blend the midnight in, like so. And then if you feel like you've lost any of the green, then you're just going to reapply that to where you feel you've lost it. So I'm going to dip my brush into the graffiti and then the mildew, and I'm just going to reapply that. Okay, so with an angled brush and the midnight, I'm just going to pick some of the colour up on the brush, tap off the extra, and you're just going to place it as close to the lower lashes as you can. You're going to take it all the way to the outer corner, and you're just going to make sure it's placed as close as you can get it. Don't worry about it being blended in just yet, because we're going to blend it in a second. So you're just going to take it to about there, which is about halfway, and then taking the pencil brush again, just wipe off any excess shadow that is on the brush on a paper towel or a clean towel, whatever you wish. And I'm just going to pick up some of the graffiti, and this is going to be placed directly underneath the midnight, just to blend it through. And also you can dip it into the mildew as well if you want to. And then going back to the parrot green, I'm going to be placing this right in the centre underneath the midnight, and then blending it through with the other colours. So like that. And then I'm just going to take some of the parrot green and the graffiti mixed together, and I'm just going to pull those colours out to here, just to make it a bit more blendable. And if you find you've made any mistakes or anything, just give them a pat with your finger, and that will blend them in together. Okay, so finally for the eyeshadows, I'm going to be taking MUA shade 5, and this is just kind of like a lime green. And once again, any excess colour that you've got on the angled brush, you're just going to wipe off on a paper towel. And I'm going to pick some of this up, and I'm going to be placing this right on the inner corner where we haven't filled any shadow in yet. And this is just going to go on the inner corner, and then we're going to take it around the tear duct, and we're also going to take it under the eye and meet up with all of the colours we've blended under there. And then taking some Urban Decay Polyester Bride, which is this one here, it's pretty much just a white with some glitter in it, or a whitish cream, it's an off-white shall we say, and you're just going to pat this on top to first of all pale the lime green and down, and also it's just going to add some glitter and a bit of highlight to the look. You're just going to blend it upwards to meet the other colours. And then for a highlight, we are going to take any kind of white or off cream, whatever colour you fancy, and I have got MAC Vanilla, and this is just going to go on the brow bone, and you're going to blend it in with all the colours in the crease. So we've already lined our waterline, so we're going to go straight for the upper lash line now, and I'm going to be taking Urban Decay Zero. Any black would do, it doesn't have to be this particular black. I'm just going to take a square brush like this, dab it into the eyeshadow, and then you're just going to place it along the lash line, as close to the lashes as you can get, and you're just going to kind of place the brush and wiggle so that it deposits as much colour as it can, as close to the lashes as it can. And you're just going to do that all the way along to the inner corner. And then finally for the eyes is going to be mascara. So I have got the Collection 2000 Big Fake False Lash and the Clinique Lower Lash, Bottom Lash Mascara. So you're just going to apply these to the eyes. They're both black. And yeah. Okay, so that's the eyes done. And then for lips, I'm going to be using a new product. I have got the Revlon Colour Stay Ultimate Lip Colour, and this is in 070 Best Bubbly, and it's just a really nice kind of shimmering peach. And then I'm going to place some Milani 3D Glitzy Gloss in Fashion Diva over the top. Okay, so because this is pretty much a liquid lipstick, it does take a little while to dry, so I'm just going to wait for this to dry before I put the gloss on. I have to say, although I do like the colour payoff, and the colour does stay quite well, I have to say that I don't really like the texture of it, because it's very, very sticky. I mean, I know lip glosses are sticky anyway, but the lipstick is just, you purse your lips together and it just, it feels horrible. It's really, really sticky. So you need to put something over the top of it. So I'm going to be putting my gloss over now. And that is the look complete. So yeah, here is the finished result, and I hope you can see it okay, because I'm having a bit of trouble with the light today, so I hope you managed to see everything okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you for the request. In all honesty, I can't remember the username of the person that requested it, so I'll write it underneath. And yeah, thank you very much again for the request. Thank you for watching. Please comment, rate and subscribe. And until my next video, I shall see you soon. Bye!